famous Leroican. His shop is a nutter shambles.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Excuse me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the Absolute breaches the city.
You might want to be careful. I've heard he's not really one for customer sales.
Not everyone can just wait. One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
Not a title for me, I think.
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leroican was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crone's true nature. If only you could read them.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to stimulate most.
I can tell you're a discerning customer.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungry.
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
You make a fine point. Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Hello, Lord. I'm your mother.
I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes, the provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Loroakan. Do you have information? Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon, and have a magical day.
Ooh, look at this place. Gale would be sad.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Loroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand, Surely my worthless apprentice wouldn't have allowed you to waste my time. You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the Night Song is in my hands. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and God. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it. You aren't the only one who knows what's on offer for the Night Song's retrieval. Consider carefully whether you'd like to see your fortune in someone else's hands. Someone who might slip into your camp at any moment, or harry you through street and inn until you're run ragged and surrender. The choice is yours. Fortune or imminent death? I know you'll choose wisely.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone. Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. Then we'll keep it our little secret, hand to beating heart. The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared. Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Is something burdening you? You've no room. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
What's on your mind?
Is something burdening? It is done. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
now.
Is something burdening you? Chook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Darling, lead on.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Let them come, and let them find me. Dame Aelin will strike down any who seek to bring her to harm's home. Yet, it is better to cut off the head of the snake than to let its slithering snakelings swarm us unabated. This wizard must be held to account. I will wring his neck until he's dead. His end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts, all the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
On my way.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Yes.
All right. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand, hmm? Surely my worthless apprentice wouldn't have allowed you to waste her. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time.
please.
turn someone inside out.
Take you! Fading fast. I need healing.
Don't burn yourself. Ah, that put the wind back in my sails.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake. You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd fit the savor it. My mistress can be so capricious. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
We can talk later.
Yes? Yes? I ought to be saying that to you, girl. Only one of us here clawed her way free of the hells themselves. But if you insist on calling me ma'am, I'll happily snap a few orders while you do all the work. I know that one. They say I turned the very blades of grass against her. Her staff of office leapt into my hand, naming me its rightful wielder. Close. When I realized she was far the better mage, I snatched it from her and used it for a club. I fear I do not live up to campfire tales. But if you need proof that I am flesh and blood, Karlach, and none the fresher for it, perhaps we might train together at camp. Look alive, girl. Recall our arrangement, huh? I give the orders, you do all the work.
Camp life seems to suit the...
The pet speaks. Adorable. Now send over your owner before you make a mess of things. The pet speak. Now send over...
Sorry. If I'm to engage in banter, I prefer it to be with the leader of our troop.
Now's not the time.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel moon, my blessings upon the slayer of... We are a path. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to...
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. Come for a chat?
We can talk later.
I'm all chatted out, I'm afraid. Though I may have a word with the chief.
Maybe later.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Impossible. A single... I never thought. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does...
The pet speaks. Now send over your own.
Goblin.
Making me sweat.
There is work to do. Take you.
Death's close at hand.
Hey, you.
That helped.
point. Very efficient you've been.
Interviews, politics.
Speak thrice the phrase scarab sap.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baulders health. Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
I can sneak in there. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe. Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
This is the Palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
What now? On tippy toes.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible friend?
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your refusal has only made things worse. You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You're free to go.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Don't touch me. Should be easy.
And these things have stayed interesting. Still alive, so that's progress.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one's stopped me yet.
So, Astarian, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampires would be a safe bet.
Hilarious. You belong on stage. Perhaps the blood-stained sort, with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
So long as there's a cheering crowd. As for vampire dens, I'd brace your nose. They can be very organic.
The Master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
So this is it. I'm home. There's the same fading carpet. The same tasteless art. Nothing's changed. But gods, everything feels different. It does feel strange. Breaking into your own home. Especially if murder's on your mind. Then again, this is hardly the strangest thing we've done together. Although it could be the most satisfying. Oh no. It's much worse than that. They're fanatics. Here of their own free will, and utterly devoted to and beg to be given his eternal gift. They're sure he'll turn them if they serve him well enough. He'd almost feel sorry for the poor, deluded souls. But they're idiots who brought this upon themselves, so don't. Well, I was thinking first we find Cazador and then we kill Cazador. That's about it, really. We can workshop the details as we go. I've never been less sure of anything. Also, there's the small matter of all the...
Soldier?
Everything must... Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion? What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Well, obviously I'm on my way down now. So if you could just point us in the right direction.
But you're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin. It's too late. Godi has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godi. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
All right, what now?
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
That's curious. That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
Necrotic energy. It's sapping my strength.
Might as well take a look.
What in the hells is happening here? Entertained our guests until Cazador appeared.
Darling?
A dictionary of an ancient language? Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair. Let's move.
I'm so tired.
One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall. Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell he throws. Displeased. Looks like an ambush. I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
You always were sharp, little one. Sharp enough to cut yourself.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Cody, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? But you're too late to see the Master.
Doors can be unsealed. Just give us the key and we'll show ourselves in.
Godi will not open them for anyone, much less for you. Godi was wondering about that. Godi knows the Master was searching for Astarion. He must have forgotten Astarion was lost. Here it is.
I must be busy.
New Master keeps all the fresh meat, but not frozen. Tonight, he changes promises.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the cat nor the stick.
Wolves will not obey. The Alpha make wolves will not obey. The Alpha make
Mrs. Bowman, you'll see it. Master sees everything.
Someone there?
Let's get going.
come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? I am not surprised. You have a great talent for tearing down Dame Aylin's enemies. Thank you, my friend. From the bottom of my heart. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Hey!
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone and seething. You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying. I'm talking, yes, the ecstasy. Smile or don't. And know the eternal, dear me, trust me.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious. Fine. What's on your mind?
Could go for a good meal.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Talk to me.
Never a dull moment.
stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him. What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Looking ahead.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Ugh, disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? I should have guessed there was more to it than Raphael would ever have told.
You... I know you're...
Sebastian.
You...
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their...
So, them, but it... What? "170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me. There's no escape. This nightmare never ends. I damn you to the hells!
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known. And not just... It doesn't matter. I will need to... What's the point? If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They're in a state for decades. We must find...
Good looking.
Keep your distance, darling.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Trust no one. Let's keep to the shadows.
What now? Think you can take me on?
They won't know what bit them.
My turn. Knees high.
will not partake in the ritual. Your corpse will.
This will do nicely.
Well, you clearly want to say something.
I'm not sure. I've been weighing my options. On the one hand, they're the key to my unlocking eternal power and freedom. On the other, well, it's my fault they're here. Yes, it was Cazador's command. I had no choice, but it seems now I do. That will very much depend on what happens once I face Cazador. But I have to find him before I can face him. So let's focus on that, shall we?
Careful, soldier.
What in the hells was that?
No healing sleep for you. Wake up! Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
We can do this. I need your eyes, in a manner of speaking.
What do you think you are doing?
I'm making what you made me. Use the parasite. Link your mind to mine. Through your eyes, I can see the scars on my back, and copy them onto his.
You would not dare!
I would. And I will. You will be consumed, and all the power you've lusted after will be mine.
At the cost of a lot of lives. It's not worth it, Astarion.
Help me do this. Please.
Your minds join and your two selves become one. You can feel the knife in your hand, see the scars on his back, and taste his hunger for power.
Yes. Yes. I see it.
What are you doing? Don't! Ah!
Oh, no! No! No!
There. Perfect.
Ungrateful child. Wretched child.
Time to take your place.
Dominus, has animas, offero in sacrificio. I can feel their power flowing into me! Nunc volo potestantem quam policitus es mihi! That ache in my stomach, that hunger, it's gone. I'm free. I'm finally free! Oh! Oh, it feels delicious. I did. We did. Come on, let's get out of here. I have a brand new world to explore. This is it. The hopeless dream dreamt by all of my kind. I am the greatest vampire to ever walk this land. Even the Pale Knight would have knelt before me. I felt so very little for so long. My edges dulled over the numb years rotting in the boudoir and kennels. Now, I can hear it at last. See it at last. Oh, all the lowly creatures of this plane are begging to serve. How to call upon them? Scurrying footpads in their safe houses. Rats below our feet in their filthy holes. The crows in the night above! They will obey. The world will stir in fear. The sport. It won't take long to get a new army. I'll make new ones soon. I already hear the world whispering in sweet surrender. And I feel alive. I can
face anything now. Let's get back to the hunt.
So we're knocking around with the vampire lord now. We sure this is a good idea? I hope he still sees it that way. Something tells me he's not the same person we knew. Not anymore.
I suppose Astarion is part of the vampire aristocracy now. I hope he doesn't expect us to bow to him.
Something good here, I hope.